Hi, this is Stewart Howe with We Are Change LA. I'm here in downtown LA at USC at Watt Hall to meet with Richard Gage, AIA, President and Founder of Architects and Engineers for 9/11 Truth. We're here at a meeting, let me get you a shot of this, of a meeting of alumni here at the campus. And Richard, on the heels of the NIST report, being what it was, is here to talk to some of his former colleagues, also the dean, hopefully, and the head of the architecture department. So I'm here to meet with Richard. Looks like he's about to do or has just done an interview with Alex Jones for Infowars.com. And I'm going to go say hi to Richard.
Yeah, it is so easy to do something relative to 9/11 truth. The American people have to be woken up, and we've made it pretty easy. If you go to the website, ae911truth.org, all people have to do is download this letter, this 3-page letter that I've written, and attach it. It's a PDF. Attach it to an email that your listeners, that I'm asking them, all of them, all of you, to write an email to every architect and engineer that you can find. Attach this letter and say, hey, I'm not technical, please review this. Why are there 435 architects and engineers demanding a real investigation when there's only a half a dozen to a dozen that actually support the official conspiracy story? Please check it out and let me know. That is easy. We also have the DVDs online at our website. You can listen to it, you can purchase it. We have materials, cards that you can hand out to people on the street, banners that you can put out in front of architecture offices, architecture schools. It says hundreds of architects and engineers demand a real investigation. It's extremely important that Americans wake up, because if we are promised another and far worse 9/11 by members of the Bush administration, the media, and the Congress. This is extremely disturbing. We've witnessed, as I mentioned, the controlled demolition of our democracy through this legislation, such as the Patriot Act, the Military Commissions Act, the forthcoming Homegrown Terrorism Act. We cannot afford to wait any longer for the next 9/11 and whatever legislation it might bring under the guises of a false flag attack. Will it be Iran? Will we lose an aircraft carrier? Let's not wait. Let's wake people up to the reality that every war has started with such a false flag operation in order to bring us in. After all, yes, this report, as ridiculous as it is, from NIST on the World Trade Center 7 collapse by normal office fires, can be used, and people will not buy it. They need to be shown that this 47-story building was brought down symmetrically at free fall speed. Thank you, Jason. Bye-bye.
Okay. I had so many questions that didn't make sense. You know, I'm looking at all that steel and all that concrete and all that cement, and I asked myself that day, what really happened? How could it have happened? I mean, it's not like a simple airplane could fly into a building and demolish it like a demolition in Las Vegas. You know, and I had those questions. But I'm thinking to myself, no, somebody will think you're nuts if you go there.
Yeah, some of them think I'm nuts.
Yeah, and so I was sitting here almost asleep, and you said something to the effect that the American people want answers, because this doesn't make any sense. It doesn't. I'm no rocket scientist. I'm not. I got a little genius over there, but I'm no rocket scientist, and I have questions. You know, so if I'm lame to the and ignorant to the facts of physics, how many other thousands of people out there feel way out there?
Including physicists who aren't even talking, who aren't doubting their own intuitions about the physics of free fall speed against 40,000 tons of structural steel in World Trade Center 7.
It wasn't until you said that I actually sat here and I thought about how the building just went down.
Yeah.
You know, it went down.
It was beautiful. In our DVD, you'll see it go down right next to a controlled demolition, and they both dropped same time, same manner, same characteristics. I'll give you a copy of our DVD. You can watch it.
I can't wait to go home and get a go online. And I'd
yeah.
like to thank you personally. You know, this is a case of being in the right place at the right time.
I suppose so. Yeah, that's good.
Wow. This is amazing.
Let's see what we've got here.
You know, there are people still asking, you know, well, what happened?
This is a documentary about
Thank you.
about the collapses, and this is this is a CD that
Oh, thanks.
and I hope you'll share it with all of your friends.
I truly will.
This is a companion guide that shows the evidence that we go through in the CD. And this is a listing of all of the evidence for controlled demolition in the Twin Towers. And this is Building 7 that we were just talking about.
And when you look at that, does that not look suspicious alone right there?
Yeah, I don't see collapse. I see implosions. Yeah, there's
Right.
too much debris and too much lateral ejection of debris for it to be collapse from fires. But a lot of people that need to be woken up to that.
Well, I'm wide awake right now. And thank you.
You're so welcome. What's your
Thank
name?
you. Sandra.
Sandra. It's great to meet you.
Sandra McChaney. Thank you. It's nice
Now-
to meet you too.
I'm sorry, we're going to have to rush off.
Oh, that's okay. I'm sitting here relaxing.
Well,
Wait,
Sandra, thank you for being open-minded and conscientious. Would it be okay if we use this footage? Is that okay?
I don't mind.
Thank you.